bottle and put there with the pepper, rolled pepper, put there. And then morning, a short prayer, and then after that stop. And then Khenpo do the bottle like this, whose names come up,
Yeah.
every single morning. And then like my name is Khenpo Molam, and they say Khenpo Molam. And then I need to explain, ask Khenpo that yesterday.
Oh.
And then at least two verses need to explain. And what is Kaju scholar says, and what is Argu there, the Gelug scholar says. And then what is your conclusion and your idea on that things. And then something like that. This is just very brief. It's okay, right?
Yeah.
And then like that, I need to study. I study there similar every day, over 12 and 13 years. So we have a year, 2 months vacation a year, right? I can go anywhere if I have money enough. If I want to go to some different places for study, like Nepal, many years I went to Nepal. Nepal is cheap and very easy, everything. So 2 months, something like that. So therefore, we need to study like that, right? As much as we can. Here in America, everybody busy with the work. Of course, it doesn't mean you need to give up your work and study. Don't get misunderstand, right? But when you have free time, you just think about the Dharma. At least 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It is very helpful for you. So no need to think now I need to help for others. That's why I need to study. No need to think that way, right? I need to solve the problem myself firstly. So therefore, I need to study Dharma more and more. If you understand slowly, clearly about Dharma, your mind will be going to stronger. And then spontaneously comes you wishing to help for others. You understand? So therefore, study thing, I need to be happy life. That's why I need to study Dharma. Right? I need to solve my situation or my daily life problems, stressfuls, anxieties, depressions, worries, intensives, whatever. I need to study. Right? So that makes more sense. If you're a little bit unhappy, you read Dharma. What Dharma says? What do you need to think? What is mindset you have, that mindset is for you. Right? So therefore, very important. So Dharma study is not for making money, not for become the rich people, but rich knowledge of your mental states. That is meaningful rich and ultimate rich. Right? Uncompetitive rich. Superlative rich. So we need that kind of rich. So many the material riches, they have more suffering right now. You can see. Right? So therefore, we need to make Dharma rich. Dharma, real Dharma means the mental state of the knowledge, not material things. Right, Paula? So therefore we need to study. This is very sensitive. Huh? And one thing, the basic Buddhist categories, there are 4 philosophical schools and 3 yanas or vehicles. In English called the vehicle.
Vehicles.
I don't know how close to the yana. The people, every translation, vehicle actually car and trucks and sort of like that. But in the Sanskrit, the yana means, I think so, maybe mental power to elevate it. Elevate. So one like big elevate, 100 people live in the moment. Like, if anyone been to Taiwan? Yeah. You?
Yeah.
You went to the 101 floors? So did you see the elevator? Right? How many people? That's right. So only probably 45 seconds.
Right.
Right.
100
So,
people to the top floor.
yes,
Fast.
this is a big, I think so, maybe vehicle.
Yeah.
So here vehicle is a mental, the mind power. The mental power. So for example, how many people can you take care? If somebody asks. If you say, well, my family, of course, my relatives, of course, well, some my neighborhoods, that's all. That means use small vehicle, your mind. And the Mahayana, Maha means big, right? Great. Measure or whatever. And the Yana is a mental power. The Mahayana. So Mahayana practitioner says, I will take care of all mother sentient beings. So that kind of power, the mind. Makes sense, Paula? So we here, most of you know Hinayana, especially right now more people talking about Vajrayana. Everybody happy to talk Vajrayana.
Right.
Nobody happy to talk Hinayana.
Yeah, right.
So reality, without Hinayana, you're not really able to achieve any Vajrayana things. That's for sure. This is reality. So therefore, Buddha said, all 84,000 aggregate dharma is only antidote of the negative emotions. So Buddha never says one aggregate dharma you need to throw away. You have to jumping upstairs there. Right? So therefore we need to practice, we need to study, or 3 of them, Hinayana, Mahayana, Vajrayana, whatever, in order to. I'm used to telling people, without knowing the ABCD, nobody can go to the university. That's for sure. Right? The basic science is mathematics, right?
Mathematics. Yeah.
Mathematics. It's similar, Hinayana and Mahayana and Vajrayana. The one person, if want to become Buddha, for you, at equally same value. This you have to know really. If you study in order to systematically, you will achieve there very easily. very faster. You understand? Believe, in faith, without a word, the 10 non-virtues, right? Without a word, 10 non-virtues,
Avoiding. Yeah.
avoiding 10 non-virtues, you cannot be able to, or you cannot achieve anything high levels. So 10 non-virtue is called the Hinayana practice. They come from Buddha's world. And then there, many people say Theravadi, right? So then you think without avoiding the 10 non-virtues, you can practice the Vajrayana? You killing, stealing, you say Vajrayana practice now? And that is something happen? It's helpful? So therefore, we not really not follow the just word and the names. We need to know reality. Right? Many people I know around the world now, like Vajrayana, Mahayana, everybody very interested to practice, to study. Or Theravadi or Hinayana, well, I study a lot, so now it's good enough. So many people even not really want to listen the Four Noble Truths. But many people, they don't know exactly the Four Noble Truths. Four Noble Truths is real, it's both of Sutta and Tantra. Real essence is Four Noble Truths. Right? So very deep and profound Four Noble Truths. You believe, Vala?
I do believe
Everybody believe, right?
I actually
That's
believe
really good. Okay, wonderful. Okay, the four philosophical school. Philosophy, right? Philosophical,
Philosophical.
philosophical.
Philosophical. Yeah.
Philosophical schools.
Yeah.
American accent is very complicated. Philosophy, philosophical. Philosophical. That's interesting. I've never had like that today only. Philosophy, philosophy?
Philosophy.
Philosophy.
Philosophy, but philosophical.
Okay, if the preposition put it there and the different pronunciations, right?
Right.
Oh, makes sense. Philosophical. Wow. Philosophical. Yeah, philosophical school. There are four in the Buddhist. This is in just Buddhist and the Buddhism, not Tibet Buddhism, like Indian Buddhism or Chinese Buddhism or whatever. So in general, Buddhist. Four philosophical, right?
Philosophical.
Philosophical schools. This only word in the Sanskrit. I don't know English how to translate. I didn't see any text, the correct translation in English, these four. So maybe two, I think so, two of them you know. What is called, in the first one, Vipashka, one school name. And
What is it? Can you say it again?
No,
Vipashka. Vipashka,
Yeah, Vipashka.
Vipashka?
yes.
Ka.
This is one of the Hinayana, how to say, schools,
Schools, yeah.
Okay.
right? And two of know the, how to say, Chittamatra.
Chittamatra.
And of course, the last one everybody knows, Madhyamika,
Madhyamika.
right?
Right.
And one is called the Sutranteka. Sutranteka.
Yeah.
Sutran Teka, the Sanskrit word like
Yeah,
that.
see if I can find it.
And Chit Matra,
Yeah.
Matya Mika, the middle way,
Yeah. Madhyamika.
right? The
Chiti
Chit
Matra,
Matra
mind
is the
only.
only mind school, they say like
Yeah.
this.
Mind only.
Mind only.
Chiti
Chit
Matra.
Matra. It's a bird called the Chitagmawa, Vibhashika, Dodeba, and the Sutananteka, and Samzamba, Chitmatra, and Umaba, and Matya Mika. These four. So these things, so different perspectives. So four different perspectives. It's called the Pala. Okay, help me. Four philosophical schools.
4 schools of philosophy.
Yes, four schools of philosophy. Yeah, that really makes sense. Much easy. Yeah. So these are very important to understand different between perspectives. And then you kill it. This is not only for perspective for practice or perspectives. This talking about all the situation of the phenomena. These four talking about quantum physics,
Quantum physics.
and very much how to say subatomic particles.
Subatomic particles.
Very deep down goes analyze. If someone science interested or scientist, very, very helpful. These four things. Okay, and then second thing, there are only three yanas. Right? Three yanas in the Buddhism or Buddhist. Three yana. What is three yanas? Everybody knows? Anyone knows? Yeah, many people knows that. In general, these three is not really yanas. In general Tibet Buddhism. I'm not Buddhism, not Tibet right now. I'm sorry. This is just common Buddhist yanas. The one is called how to say part of Vibhashika schools, right? And that is called a vehicle of listener. One Hinayana Guru, Yana Guru. Okay.
Listeners. Yeah.
One is called the vehicle of lone learners.
The lonely learners.
Lonely or lone,
Alone.
lone learners.
They're alone.
And the last one is a vehicle of the altruistic learners. Or
The altruistic learners.
These three yanas is real come from India. So there, where is Vajrayana? People worry about it, right? Vajrayana including the altruistic learners, the Mahayana. The perspectives and yanas not other than in the Mahayanas, not separated Vajrayana than Mahayana. Right? So Vajrayana is a little different method to meditation things and practice things, and a little different visualizations. Only that's all. Not different ultimate perspectives, views, than any yanas, like Mahayanas. So therefore, Vajrayana is part of Mahayana. Right? You have any doubt yet? Well, Vajrayana is not really Mahayana, more powerful than Mahayana. You think that way? If you have that kind of hesitation, that's a good thing. You should research and study more. Right?
Yeah.
So these things. Okay, now understand. If you have piece of paper, writing down and keep with you. When you go back home, don't put anywhere, and then tomorrow forget, and then not helps, right? And writing down cell phone, very easy right now. Is very grateful for technology. Each person has naturally brain all the time, so writing down there and remember again and again. If you cannot remember or don't remember exactly, just open. What is this? Once and twice. 2-3 days you do, make more effort, and then after that you hear. And then you listen teaching, and they're talking about the Hinayana, so you kill it very hard. And then you're talking about the four, what they call school of the philosophy, and you very clear here. Oh, I know, they really, that is called the systematic study. Right? Okay, this is kind of what is called in the before actual food restaurant, what is called advertise.
Appetizers. I'll have the chigimatra, please.
I'll take 2 of those.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Okay, today Shani Deva's text. I hope everybody has the book, right? So I just explain to you as much as I can, right, according to my limitation knowledge. So you just listening and reading together and keeping the mind at the same time. 3 things: listening and reading quietly and keeping in your mind. Right? So they're very good. Good memory people study like the camera or painter scan the picture like
Scan.
that. If you put here picture,
Yeah.
right, and text, put
Scan.
there already, the coffee is come out. Huh?
Right.
We need to do like that. You listening, reading, every minute is your mind already there, scan. Right? So we need to do that, really. Okay, this chapter 5. Okay. Actually here, so little different versions, right, Bal?
Versions, yes.
Little difference. Many,
Versions.
I think so, different versions. I don't know who translated this one. There's sometimes some word is, well, according to real the Tibet text. I have this. So before pandemic, we have done until chapter 5. I teach here. I taught already. So today we just start chapter 5. This is actually really deep psychologic of the Buddhism. This one. So this chapter. Okay, they're talking about only mind. So nowadays many people problem very difficult to recognize the negative emotion and mental illness.
Mental illness, yeah.
These are all the terms mixed up. So if you study more, then you will understand if you have some problem, unhappy, sad, depressions, and worry, this is a mental illness or negative emotions. This is very important because many people are unhappy and they go get drug store, a pharmacy, and to see the doctor. Right? Say that I'm unhappy, I'm so, just no need to tell about that much. Right? We know the experience. So if you study what is that kind of your problem, the mind problem, unhappy, sad, worry, laziness, boring. So many things, right, Bala?
Yeah, exactly.
So many things. So keep study these things. You have this one, right? Its name said the garden, right? Garden of awareness. So what is your comprehension? The garden of awareness. Everybody knows awareness, right? Garden. The some version here says, I have two different versions. I got this one, some Khenpo. This is a little more close to Tibet text. Okay, so here's a protecting awareness.
Protecting.
Okay, here say the guarding of the awareness. So you have same comprehension? Is it any different or not?
A little different. Little, not much.
So, okay, I have one question for you. So you think the protect or garden for awareness or awareness protect our mind? What is your comprehension? This is very different.
Yeah, say again.
Awareness, right?
Yeah.
Awareness, everybody know, right? Awareness protect our mind or the garden for awareness.
Guarding for awareness.
We need to guard for awareness or awareness protect or guard for our mind.
Yeah, I think awareness protects us. Protection, Khenpo, seems to have like compassion in it. Guard can just be someone guarding, but protection is someone who
Okay, yeah,
loves.
okay, one question here.
Yeah.
The awareness is
Yeah.
guard. Awareness is guard. Awareness is protector.
Is the mind?
No,
No, awareness is protector. The protector awareness is same or not?
awareness protector.
Huh? No, this moment I'm talking
Yeah.
about a translation, correct or not, or what is our comprehension?
Yeah.
Okay, Bala, you know very well Dharma. So what is
No.
your comprehension for
Well,
this
I
one?
think there's a different perspective. So awareness is fundamental, right? So really awareness is the protection. And even the protection of awareness is awareness. Whereas the other way, if you say I'm protecting awareness, it's like two different things. Here's awareness, here's my protection over here. So in that sense, they could both be right. I mean, because if we don't have complete awareness, then some of our awareness is split off into other things that we call protectors. And so we can do virtuous things which are actually protecting our awareness, even though in their nature they're awareness too. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's a difference, really. Deep difference.
Okay, so now we go back to definition of the awareness, and then probably very clear. So awareness, the definition is reflect and watching more often your three doors. Three doors, body, mind, and speech. Right? And like you think what I'm talking about, what I'm thinking about, what I'm doing about. These thoughts or mind is called the awareness. If you forget completely what you're doing, what you're talking, and what you're thinking, and then it is a really, really big mistake as a problem. You're doing wrong things unnoticingly and unknowingly, and you're making mistake unnoticingly. Right? You don't know what you're doing, what you're talking. That means you keep making mistake. If you're making mistake, you don't know you're doing the wrong things. You
Yeah.
understand, Pala?
I think so. I think it answers first verse, right?
Yeah, this name. And the garden of awareness means awareness is protector.
Yeah.
This moment.
Yeah.
The awareness and the protectors not separate.
Yeah.
Awareness is a protector. For what protector? Our mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our mind. Like Mahakala and Abchi. Mahakala and Abch, both protectors.
Protectors.
That moment, Mahakala and protector not separate. Mahakala is protector. So therefore, it's similar this comprehension, and awareness is protector. And awareness is a guardian. You understand?
Yeah. The verse helps. I mean, impossible to guard one's training without guarding
But in
wandering
this
mind.
translation, I don't know what is comprehension for you, but real right now, protector more easy. Protector and awareness same meaning. For what protector? For mind. You think mind. We need to protect our mind, not awareness. Awareness is protector, not object of the protect. Subject. Maybe we go back to grammar, it's more easy people. Subject is awareness. Object is our mind. We need to watch all the time our mind. You have any planning to do something benefit for yourself, you need to humiliate it for other. You ignore for other, you need to do by yourself. If you're thinking that kind of things, immediately you need to change your mindset. Regardless you are Buddhist or not, but that kind of thinking makes you later really difficult. You understand? Not because of you are Buddhist, no. The karma is equally same, all the beings. If only karma systems only for Buddhists, and then Buddha punish us. Right? Buddha really put our shoulders very heavy burden,
Right. Heavy burden.
burdens,
Yeah.
right?
Karma's only for us.
Right. So not like that. The karma is equally same. Whoever, Buddhists, non-Buddhists, believers, non-believers, it doesn't really matter. If doing something wrong, you will have many problems. That's for sure. Right? So therefore, Buddhism is a law of nature. Buddha never created any single word for Buddhism. Buddha explained to us whatever what is phenomena, situation, as it is. Right? So, for example, here one door. This Dharma center, like not created Buddha, but Buddha shows, oh, the door over there, you go that way. That's all. This is reality. Similar, Buddha know and Buddha understand reality situation, which kind of perspectives, doing things, talking things makes people suffering. So Buddha said, you don't think that way, because you will get suffering. Don't do that, you will have suffering. Don't talk like that, you will get problem. That's all. Right? This is reality. Buddha say, you stay like that, do like that, you will be happy. So that is Buddhism. It's a reality. So that's why Buddha's name is called the omniscient. Everybody knows omniscience.
Omniscience.
Omniscient.
He's the omniscient.
Buddha has omniscience. True omniscience. Buddha is omniscient person. I don't know person. This is so many debate in Tibet Buddhism. The Buddha we cannot call Buddha as person. Buddha is not person. Buddha is not people. And Buddha is neither God. It's so many complicated for debate there. Just leave it there, things. Okay, anyway. So now we have 2 days nowadays, okay? So more talk about this one. What is comprehension, guarding of awareness? Now I'm just going to read. Okay, what is time? Okay, time is almost there. The first, number 1 line. One who wish to guard his training must scrupulously guard his mind. It is impossible to guard one's training without guarding the wandering mind. Right? You understand?
Yeah.
Are we, can I ask exactly, I mean, I know we're chapter 5,
Yes.
but where are we? Page?
Verse 1, it's page 34 in that book, in this book. Yeah.
Okay, here, this one is, I will read. Okay, this one is more probably easy to understand. Here says, wishing to protect discipline. One should completely protect the mind. You understand? Through the full concentration. If this mind is not protected, one is unable to protect the discipline. This more clear? With Sam?
Yeah.
So
Both
here real meaning, everybody understand this completely or not? What does mean? Huh? Yeah, okay, explain to you what this mean.
Well, if we have awareness and mindfulness of what's going on in the mind, then we can protect that because
How?
otherwise the mind is like a wandering elephant, following this thought and that thought and attaching to the thoughts.
Yeah, right. But here say, if one wished, that caution, if you want to protect your mind or protect, here says, training. Training. We always talking about 3 training of the mind. You want to protect your behavior and discipline. You want to protect your concentration of the meditation. And you want to protect your such a good wisdom. So what do you need to do? Huh?
Be aware.
Yeah, exactly. We need to protect our mind. The mind is fundamental of the protector, the mind. So if you really good behavior, good meditator, and good intelligent person, if you want to become like that kind of things, you need to protect your mind all the time, every single moment. You understand there's meaning. Like at least every single hours, you need to check what are you doing. Only 3 things. Okay, what are you doing? What are you talking? What are you thinking? The more serious, what are you thinking? So we can talk really different ways than thinking. Nobody knows. There's more serious for practitioner or whatever people, just regular people. right? Keeping mind is totally different things, but talking style is wonderful. Everybody inspiring. So most of the politicians talk like that, right? So therefore, we need to three things. We need to match thinking, talking, and doing three things. You need to check these things matching your three doors, doing things matching and not. If you're not, you have to be scared by yourself. Oh, I'm something doing not good. Then you can easily change your mindset, basically, and then easy to change your talking style, and then easy to change your doing things for physical activities. So if we keep going like that day-to-day life, that is called the great practitioner. You understand what I mean? Huh? Okay, tea time. Almost. People enjoying. Okay, now so you got it right, the meaning of this first verse. The question, if you want to protect your mind, your training of the mind, you need to protect your mind. Right? Object of your mind. And the subject and awareness. Awareness, I just mentioned, you checking more often or reflect more often your three doors. That is called the awareness. Right? Actually, many translations I have heard, many teachers and many great masters says awareness many different meanings. So therefore, I think so maybe sometimes the listener is very confused. Really, where is the awareness goes? Somebody is talking about awareness, these things. Somebody talking about awareness, that things, right? But real definition of the awareness, this is come from Madhya Mega Texas, Nagarjuna Shandideva definition, this one. So now you got it, the awareness definition? Huh? What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Huh? Forget?
No, it's clear, Khenpo, but there is problem, with even English language, because we use the word mind, like the thinking. Most people think mind, generally, culturally, mind is just our thinking mind.
Yeah, I know, that's
We
right.
don't understand mind. Sometimes they say mind with capital M to try to make people see. It's like similarly with awareness. Awareness, capital A, awareness, small a.
Okay, mind.
Yeah.
Knowing and clear things is called the mind.
Wow.
The definition of the mind. Knowing and clear things is called the mind. So in it starts with knowing and clear things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clear knowing. Clear
Yes.
knowing. It becomes one thing. Yeah.
I'm just curious, in the Tibetan, is the term for mind different? Because nothing can really harm the mind.
Right.
So it doesn't need to be protected. But if there's no awareness, we don't realize that, and then we get into trouble.
Say again, what I don't get what you mean.
So in the Tibetan, is the term for mind different? Because nothing can really harm the mind.
Right.
So it
Or-
doesn't need to be protected.
Right.
That protect means you don't follow after your negative thoughts. That is called protect. But mind oneself, no need to protect. Because why? Mind, nobody can see, nobody can touch. How you harm? If you want to harm, you need to know where's the mind, and then you can harm. So Shandideva says, the mind is not form. Okay? And the mind is not inanimate.
Not an element.
Inanimate.
Inanimate. Inanimate.
Mind is not inanimate and not form. Therefore, cannot destroy it by anyone and anything. That is literally Shantideva said. So this protect means your mind don't let follow the after your thoughts, negative thoughts. That means and protect. The not protect for mind. This protect means thoughts, negative emotion. It is called the mind. Clear?
Yeah. So there's two different minds. The one that's being protected here is not the.
Right.
Yeah.
General no two different mind.
Right.
Mind is one.
Yeah.
So many different thoughts come from mind. Positive, negative. Basic the same mind. For example, you have 5 consciousness, but reality is one mind. So your mind goes consciousness through your eyes organs. That is called the eye consciousness, right? It is debate called the namshi. And root mind, and one is called the branch mind. So many their mind is called the thoughts and feeling and your opinions and your different perspectives, right? So every single moment, actually you have different mind. So therefore mind is ineffable, real definition. So when you get enlightenment, become the Buddha, you can see clearly the essence of the mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
That next.
Someone said once, awareness is like knowing when the stove is hot.
Someone will say,
It's like knowing when the stove is
who
hot.
say?
Someone smarter than me said that.
And someone say, what say? Knowing?
When a stove is hot.
He said, you know that fire burns.
Uh-huh.
He's saying that's awareness.
For what burning? When is what burn?
You touch
Okay.
the stove hot.
The essence of the awareness like that?
No, he's just saying that awareness is just knowing the stove is hot so you don't touch.
Remembering not to touch the hot stove.
Right.
So you don't burn yourself.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That could be. I don't know that things much. Okay, a short break,
Yeah.
and then come back, and then
Yep.
keep going, continue.
Yep.
Thank you.
Frank, do you want more coffee?
Sure. It's a long day,
I
right?
don't know how much milk we will have throughout the day. Maybe if you want.
I can do it black if it has to.
Okay,
I really don't care about the proportions. I drink it every which way.
you got it.
Sweets, too sweet, not sweet, black.
How would you grade this? Was
It
this
was
in
good.
the middle?
Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
Travis, hi. I didn't see you sneak in. How'd you get in here? How you doing?
Good. I'm hanging in there. It's been I'm glad to be here. It's been a week.
Yeah. And I found myself thinking about,
And I wasn't aware enough of the website.
Right.
I thought the book was the one that I had.
Uh-huh.
So now I have like his 2 translations, and then I got mine.
I know. I have mine. I have the one he recommended, but then I have another one they made copies of last time we did this too. So.
I've got
But they're all similar. It's just I just have writings all over, but they're all similar. So it's saying the same thing.
Multiple blind people touching the elephant in different well.
But I didn't really want to, yeah, actually I have a guess what you wanted, but sometimes it's good just to have one and then you can write in it.
And even his Tibetan, you know, is from the Sanskrit.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, what is Sam Prajan Yar Rakshana mean? It means syllables, so many syllables. That's the chest.
Yeah, the garden, yeah.
Doing gardening.
Do you know what that philosophical school is, the first one, the Vipassana?
But-
Is it like analytical or?
But
I bet it's the one where it's like they assert there are individual smallest particles,
Exactly.
individual smallest moments of time.
exactly.
So how would you describe that if you were describing them? Like he said, the one is the Chitta Matra is the mind one, and then the other one,
The last two are Mahayana.
okay.
Mind only is also called Yoga Chara.
Yeah.
Mind only and Madhyamika. And then it gets even more confusing because Madhyamika is divided between Svatantra
Yeah.
and Prasangika Madhyamika.
And Chittamatra has a couple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, from what you're saying, the first one, the Vipassana, sounds kind of analytical. I mean, as far
Well,
as if you're
They're all
going down.
They're all.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
But the Vipassana, I always say, I confuse with Vipassana too. I mean, in my pronunciation.
Yeah,
It says that they're individual atoms.
okay.
So you can divide everything down, and so it's just the idea that you look at that wall and it looks so
Divide it,
solid.
right.
But their first insight philosophically, no. It's basically empty.
So they kind of assert there
Right.
is
Yeah, yeah,
reality
okay.
and there is
Exactly.
there's moments like
Exactly.
moments of time. But then if you read Nagarjuna, his arguments refute that.
Yeah. So it gets subtler and subtler and subtler
Yeah.
Okay.
as you go higher and higher and higher, so to speak.
Subtler and subtler and subtler.
It's particles all the way down.
Should we explain sophistry? I go too far afield here.
Can't retain this. Can't retain.
I did. I go that one as well. So I don't know.
I didn't read close enough. I thought this was the one, and then I go, oh, wrong one.
I get more audible, right?
Business is okay. Okay, they have jobs. A couple of regulars, I believe, what was a senior living facility, and we're finally getting things put away and thinned out and all of that, and so we get together and hang out pictures and that. It's neat because you can see the concrete progress, and she's been really good at doing things in between also. Some people just don't, you know, they just leave it, they leave it until I show up, and other people really motivate it and want it. So, it's a really good time yesterday, trying to pick out pictures to hang together. I'm not good at hammering a nail at all, so I had her do it. I just put my 2 cents in. But I don't even know if there's like a nail hammering school. If I could learn.
Carpentry,
Yeah, yeah.
sort of carpentry
Yeah.
at the local high school.
Yes, yes. How not to hit my fingers and to get the nails straight.
I must confess, I can leave that close to the side.
Yeah, I leave it to Joan. She's more willing to take the risk because I think fear comes into it a little bit. Long and screw it up. Whatever we do is right. Get it.
Right. In the right place, like, when it's plaster, it's like,
Yeah, yeah. You could take out a whole wall.
yeah, definitely. That's cool.
Too bad it's raining so much for the lilac festival.
Yeah.
Back to focusing
I drove up to Highlands, near the pansy bed is the bush that is dedicated to my mother that we adopted last year. And so I wanted to see the flowers, and they weren't quite out, but they're gonna be, I mean, the bush is so old, it's like from the 1930s, and it's like I guess they created this kind of lilac.
Oh,
And there's a whole history on it, and you know, all that's kind of neat, but you can can see it's going to be a nice color. So I don't know if the blooms are telling me there's some sort of things.
Well, they're growing very fast right now, so
Yeah.
everything is.
Yeah, and so it's kind of a, it's like an area as opposed to one bush, you know. And then there's the plaque on the,
Oh, very nice.
to hang those there, and they got a new person a new plaque maker, so more words could be put on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's great.
but that was her favorite
Mm-hmm.
flower, so that was kind of a cool thing to do. How's your health?
Better. I feel better. It wasn't pneumonia. My chest started swelling. They put me on prednisone and cleared it up. So yeah, I feel good right now. Really good. So it's a good thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm very grateful.
Prednisone's an interesting. I remember Allie being on that. No, albuterol
Mm-hmm.
and just bouncing.
Yeah.
Bouncing.
Yeah, it does a number on your, you get jittery. But at least for me, like, because I have sarcoidosis and I have asthma, like when I get a virus, it's like, it kind of just knocks me out, and then I have to get the prednisone and clear it.
Yeah.
Because I can't clear it myself. Just do that. But yeah, it was a nice. Not too good. So. Yeah. So much better.
That's good.
So, work's been all stressful. I changed my job April 1st. Doubled my workload and gave me a claim for my job. So, in therapy, if you're doing that.
Yeah.
Very well. Right. I can do it for now, but it's just not something I can sustain.
Right. That's the way I felt about the hospice work. Because there was too much in one day, and then they kept adding things. And they were things that were probably necessary. These people that are out on the road and working independently, if they are not, if they don't have a lot of moral sensibility, they can use that time to do other things and just save that they spent an hour, we're there 15 minutes. Yeah, and so they started to create, they had an app that they put on our cell phones, and you had to hit it when you got to the driveway and hit it when you got out of the driveway, and so they were clocking and matching things, and it was like one more thing, and then they would be like, oh shoot, I forgot to do it, because you're focused on getting in the door, and then you have to go back and submit an error to some poor person who had to fix your cell track. Yeah.
Wow.
And then some nurses refused to do it because they were ticked because they already overworked. Yeah. So I knew I loved the work, but I couldn't sustain the job. Yeah.
It's been 24 years, so it's a long time.
Yeah.
Exploratory mode.
Well, Allie's all over the place because she graduates 2 weeks. And she pushed herself for some reason, and so she's graduating a year early. She's got a real humanitarian bent also, and there just isn't a plethora. Yeah, so she applied for a job that is a legal assistant job with a place called Journey's End that's a legal counsel for refugees. And I think that's a really good match for her, but the hiring person's been out this past week, and so we'll see if she gets an interview. like I say things like that. When you stop at a stop sign, you have to stop behind it, not while you're in the road. Yeah, he's easily distracted, and he almost hit somebody who had stopped because he noticed the speedway sign had changed its logo. So I'm starting to learn more about what his brain is doing as we go out more often, so I can direct him better. But I just hope we don't crash both of them. He has to get his license before fall because he has to do speed teaching. So we gotta get out on the road and practice more.
This translation, I don't know.
Well, I think it's always a problem. You know, I think translation is just always, because the language is so different, you know, and different meanings and associations with each
That's
word.
why when Tibet translator, translation, you take care of the king official. He decided make the covenant. One Indian Khenpo, one Tibet good translator. The two people, at least 3 or 2 people, not really include their 3 peoples. Any translator, tiny or bigger,
Yeah,
I won't accept.
yeah.
You say that.
Yeah, wow.
So here, free.
Right.
Everybody says, I have rights to
Just,
translate.
right, one scholar has power, right,
That's why some is
Right.
great Tibetan,
yeah,
but they're not English,
yeah.
not good translation.
And also, not over a long period of time. I mean, do you know what I mean? So when they were doing translations, Tibet, it went on for many years, and many experts thinking, yeah, so it's always like that. No. But still, I think the meaning okay.
Right.
Look, a flower. The
Isn't that
amaryllis,
something?
right? Yeah, I haven't seen an orange one like that. We usually, the red is the more common.
Right. I think it likes us.
Yeah, and like the sun and like the normal.
You put this mic on this side. Okay.
Merry Christmas. Are we like Khenpo's dogs? I'm salivating. I need more Dharma. Yes. I'm so hungry for Dharma, Frank. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Right, I know. So me too, but we had just watched the movie when he died, like the day after.
Awareness of doing aware, but my flesh is weak.
That's a Christian term.
Charlie, this is a Buddhist class.
It was me. I did it, Charlie, I'm your temptress.
You were the temptress.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I stay out here.
So Rachel, I want to say you're getting the proportions on the coffee very, very good. But one reason I stick with coffee is because tea is harder, right, to get the proportions. We had one member once who was Indian. I mean, she immigrated to America, and she would sometimes do our tea, and it was perfect. I don't know how she did it. She had everything down, the different strengths of the tea, the different brand, everything. And we had one friend, when I told Roberta and Michael last night about our experience, Gretchen and I were traveling in Europe, and we took across the channel from France to Ramsgate, England. The first morning we woke up in a B&B with tinkling outside the door of our room. We opened it up and there was a tea, They had done it so well. 1970. You couldn't get tea in Minneapolis at that time. But at any rate, my friend told me that in England they actually have a commission from the government that goes around to the different school districts and matches the particular tea and blends with that local water. So I sometimes feel like that when Khenpo is talking about Buddhist ideas and concepts, we do. But I often feel like he's a porpoise swimming around and I'm just some guy with flippers on trying to keep up, So thank you, Khenpo.
So, Rachel, you've been dubbed the coffee.
Okay. This first number point. The point, if you want to keep your three training of the mind perfectly, and you need to protect your mind. You need to watch your mind. If you not really protect your mind, and possible you keep your three training of the mind. So you have no discipline, you have no concentration, you have no intelligence. That's for sure, if you not protect your mind. That makes sense? This is real meaning, okay? Keep the mind. The second thing here, okay, second, riding elephants roaming wild do not cause as much
Devastation.
devastation in this world as the roaming elephant, the mind. Let free create in richie and other health. So, our mind, for example, elephants. Here translating says ratting elephants, but I don't know this is how people comprehension ratting elephants. But real Tibet text is called the crazy elephant.
Crazy elephant. Yeah.
Or real that crazy means intoxicated elephants. You understand?
Yes.
So in the India, lately, or many years back, the crazy or intoxicated elephants destroyed so many urbans. Not only for village, one house and two house, the family members. The urbans destroyed the elephants. Okay?
So they destroyed like a village. They destroyed more than one or two houses.
In the urban city.
In the urban city, yeah.
So many buildings already destroyed.
Right.
So very, very strong and powerful elephants. If you put like this and hands, and one house is just there. Okay? This is the intoxicated elephants. So our mind is the same. So maybe many people not really believe that, right? So you can imagine intoxicated the elephants, how destroyed urban cities, house, buildings. Okay? So here, these intoxicated elephants only for destroying the house and the building or could be killed some people. Okay, that's all. But our mind, if let free to go, if we not control our mind, we not protect our mind, it's much more serious than intoxicated elephants. He's talking here like that. Right? Deshanti Deva. And says, everybody knows as much what is called devastation, right? Devastation, everybody knows, right?
Yes.
So, this world, they are intoxicate our mind. Okay, our mind. What do? If we let, and then they are so intoxicate elephant mind, the mind put us to hell realm. So that real meaning elephants, if elephants kill you, just only this life. The elephants never can be able to put you in the hell. But your mind definitely put in the hell. You make sense? So then which one is more serious? Huh? Yeah, that's right. The target, lions, bears, don't worry, no problems. If they kill you on this life, so after they kill, you could be go heaven place. Who knows if you have great karma in accumulation merit? No problem. Whatever other kill you, no worry, they never can put in the down lower realms. But our mind definitely putting down and through the hell realm. Hell realm, right?
Hell realm, yeah.
So therefore,
Does awareness require pure vision? Or clear vision?
clear vision is just perspective. This doesn't mean anything important. Okay, elephants in the mind, very late. This is one is a Sanskrit word, creates in Rishi. The pronunciation real is Rishi something.
Rishi?
Yeah. This is a real meaning in Sanskrit word, but unbearable. Unbearable suffer, and worse suffering things.
Avishi.
In the here says the other hells. So if we're talking about the hells, really interesting, just leave it there things. There are eight hot hells, eight cold hells. These are, so the hell's hard and cold is not like this earth hard and cold, not like that. Much more like 100,000 times strong, the cold and hard water. Just leave it there, things, okay? Just think everybody knows hell. Nobody want to be there.
Right.
That's good enough.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
Sufficient.
Right.
I choose this hell rather than that hell, thank you.
Okay, then third one. Goodness.
3.
But if the roaming elephants, the mind is tethered, right, Bala?
Tethered, yeah.
On every side by the cord of mindfulness,
Yes.
every danger subsides completely, complete prosperity ensues.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, here says the roaming elephant's mind. Everybody knows tethered.
Tethered.
What is this?
Tied.
Right.
Yeah.
Where need to put their elephant's neck.
Right.
Elephants are mind.
Right.
Right? You understand? So, every side by cord. Do you know cord?
Cord, like a rope.
Rope.
Yeah.
And our mind is elephants. Okay? The mindfulness is rope. Right? Mindfulness is rope, cord. right?
Right.
Tether is put there, something big, what is called dagger or wajal, the killer, purva, what is called
Purva,
dagger,
dagger
or dagger.
Dagger.
Put
Dagger.
there, mindfulness caught or off, and the intoxicated mind put there.
Right.
They
Connect.
cannot go anywhere.
Right.
You understand? This is a kind of it is poetic
Poetic
metaphor.
Yeah.
Shanti Deva was a very, very smart person. So if we say directly,
Yeah.
but this is how to say disrespect word actually. But so therefore, the best way is using the mindfulness rope, right, Wala?
Rope.
Our mind put there
Yep.
and just cannot go any after negative thoughts. Don't follow your mind after your anger. Don't follow your mind. Don't let follow your mind after your jealousy and anger, attachment. And just put with the mindfulness. And then you will happy, enjoying every single moment. If you eat, more delicious. If you're drinking coffee, and more delicious. And then you're going, enjoying, coming, enjoying, sleeping is wonderful. Because your intoxicated elephant mind is put there with the mindfulness robe,
Yeah, right.
right? So this is very important to understand these things. So for why? Because you want to be happy, right? Everybody want to be happy, right? So then we need to do that by ourselves. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Huh? This is not just listening, like not time pass
Yeah.
in the White Lotus, like Dharma Center, like regular doing things, not like that.
Yeah.
This is for benefit for ourselves, for individually to be the happy life. That's why they organize here, the Dharma Center president and director, so kind and very, very grateful to organize like this kind of opportunity. So we need to know that. This is not like tradition style, like every Sunday go there, So for seeking to solve the problem, the daily life. So this is we study here and practice, really. Not for fun, not for enjoying only, for Sunday and Saturday. Right? So real is to be happy life, day-to-day life. This only is depending our mind, perspectives. If you don't take serious, if you don't get shocked in a situation, and you think what the Shanti Deva said, and then you're more relaxed and more happy. If something happened in your mind, as they're definitely going on in the negative thoughts, you check. We need to check what is going on in our mind. Only easy, or you have some kind of hatred, jealousy, pride, arrogant, or competitiveness mind, and anger, upset, and then you immediately after try to change, you will realize you no need to go to a pharmacy, get some drugs. Really, just realize. Right?
I think
So-
Khenpo too. I think one kind of warning or extra statement here too, because you know the negative mind, right? That roaming elephant is just sort of. At first, it seems peaceful. It's going through the jungle, through the forest, just going very slowly, destroying trees, doing what it does. But when we stake it down for mindfulness, connect it with the cord, at first it runs around very fast. And so when people first try to practice mindfulness, seems like there are more thoughts than they've ever had. And sometimes they think they're making a mistake but eventually the elephant tires down. So it's important to know that all those thoughts doesn't mean the elephant is worse. You're doing the antidote.
Yeah, right. So if our mind put with the rough mindfulness, the T-thread, right? T-thread. And then
Tethered.
what? So not any negative thoughts come, our mind. Also all the virtues is improve our mind. Here says, literally says, completely prosperity ensues. What do you mean this? Every single word is very meaningful in the Dharma. Okay? So that we need, right? For these things, be happy life, virtuous life, right? Wonderful person or practitioner. So if we do like that, everybody love us. So we are becoming popular and famous. Everybody need that really actually. Right? Everybody want to be popular. The people keep talking, oh, you are popular, they are popular. That means so excited to be popular. So we can make the popular person. Right? Us, we follow the Shantideva texts, spontaneously becoming the popular person and the famous. Then your good news is, you no need to buy, you no need to spend money to become the popular person. Famous, okay? And then, okay, number 4, right? So 2 tigers, lions, elephants, bears, serpents. Snakes and serpents, what is different? Same, right?
Snake, yeah.
Serpents. And all malign beings. What is malign
Negative beings.
Like demons,
Well,
spirits,
it could
yaksha,
I-
could be,
mosquitoes.
or mosquitoes.
I think any negative, any kind of being. Bees, scorpions, yeah.
Well, yeah.
He gets into demons later.
In the this here it says. Okay, okay. One is the things here, almost the, including the hell beings,
Yeah,
hell beings,
yeah.
and invisible demons.
You're right, right,
Those things. Okay, whatever. Anyway.
right.
So, beings, all gods of hell, ogres, right?
Ogres,
And,
yes.
and
Ogresses.
demons.
Yeah.
So, what do we need to do? These verses. So, if we, the here's a little bit need to, the first verse and the last is very much related. Okay, if we mindfulness with the rope, mindfulness of the rope, our mind put in the dagger, the
Tethered to the dagger,
Tethered.
to the stake. Yeah.
every single moment,
Yeah.
and then all those danger things gone.
Well,
If you have really such mindfulness, you no problem with tiger. If you're peaceful, tiger even not look for you. You understand? In the Asanga, or Milarepa was similar. So Milarepa blessing power and peaceful power, a founder of Milarepa, the what is called deer or sheep, and what is called the one who animal killed the sheep and the deer, what is called wolf, huh?
like wolf?
Huh?
Wolf?
Wolf.
Yeah.
They're lying down with Milarepa near the knee, together, and they're looking each other. They're not harming each other. You understand? Because Milarepa mind is very, very peace and subdued. are tamed. Tamed, right?
Tamed.
So, something like that, okay? So this is really good news, right? If you're going to Himalayan, the pilgrimage, so there are many danger animals. So if your mind, right, so with the mindfulness rope, put the tether and on the how to say dagger,
On the dagger, on the stake.
and then you no problem.
Yeah.
Before one story in Tibet, one road, the near road there, so many danger robbers or thieves. So one people went to there, and then before there, some neighbors asked, I want to go to this road, but I'm a little bit scared how I can do. And the down there, one lama, and then he said, okay, you chant the Tara mantra, and then you go. Just don't look that side at all. And then really, he just followed that high masters and just chanting Om Tara. He very scared. Just mind just go out anywhere and go to that. And then later, there one guy is come from that way, and then down there, the Lama's family members ask, did you see anybody goes there? And then he thinking they from the rubber areas. Well, I didn't see anything, but in the bridge, there one piece of paper with Tara mantra. I saw there. That's all. This is a real story.
Yeah.
So similar, if your mindfulness put there, no problem. Okay? Okay, now next ones. Okay. Okay, now number which one about?
5.
5?
5.
All these are bound through the
Binding, yes.
binding of the single mind, and through the taming of the single mind. All are tamed. Since all feels and incomparable suffering arise from the mind alone. So it was taught by the teacher of reality. Right? So this is all the number 5, all the, or this 6 was
5 and 6. 5 and 6.
Yeah, okay. I single mind. Okay, if we can protect only one, the single mind. Single means only mind. We don't need to take care our body. No need to take care our speech, but only mind. Take care. Don't let follow the negative thoughts. Don't follow whatever people said. Okay, and the disaster things for negative things. Many people very influenced by other people's extent of things. If today very good, tomorrow they encounter some funny people, persons, and they make the friendship, and they talk together and getting worse and getting worse. Today is pretty good, but tomorrow getting worse. You understand? So that means you not really protect your mind. You listen for them, negative things. You follow them doing wrong things. That means you not protect your only single mind. Right? If we do these things in a single mind, through the taming, right? Taming of the single mind, if subdued our mind, So all these things is completely gone. What is this? All the demons and any danger things completely gone. All these danger things come from the mind, the reality. Here says arise, where say suffering arise from the mind alone, right? So therefore, if we subdue and control our mind, all of them just spontaneously gone. So suffering arise from the mind alone. So it was taught by the teacher of reality. Who is teacher of reality? Huh? Buddha. Teacher of reality is Buddha. So he said like this. As we Buddhists, the final word is by Buddha. If Buddha said, and everybody believe. But Buddha, he himself said, don't believe if somebody Buddha says so. This is your interpretation. Still you check. If you really get that meaning, real meaning, or you get the ascertain
If you ascertain.
that meaning, and then you can believe the Buddha. Oh, now I believe Buddha. Buddha say right, I got already, something like that. The three things Buddha emphasize more often mean different sutras. Don't believe, Buddha says so. Don't believe my guru. Danger thing. My rude guru, my teacher. Right? These are risky things if you believe too much. And long times ago I believe. No, not reason. Many people believe I believe, no reason. As long you don't understand, you'll not be free from suffering. That's the Buddha logic. Right? You cannot say, oh, my father knows very well. I'm no need to know. So your father knowing things, knowledge cannot substitute for you. Right? So therefore, if you really need to liberate from suffering or samsara, you need to know everything clear. Then you will liberate. Not only pray, not only for practice, you need to know. Okay. Okay, in brief, they all come from mind. Danger things, suffering things, all come from mind. This is point. Okay? And then you really need to know. So then what do we need to do here? Real point. We need to protect our mind. If you think something, or tomorrow I go get something, or I need to talk with people for benefit myself, right? Or I need to tell something, lie or cheat, anything, I need to do something for negatively for others, because you have you keep the resentment things, okay? And there are times you need to know, okay, my mind already, enemies come already. You need to take out by the mindfulness and awareness. Right? So that means you need to know why you need to do like that, because you want to be happy life. That's all. If you think I will destroy somebody today and then I get happy, no, impossible. right? Huh? You think something yet? Huh? Okay. So now here in Tibet it says, so Sengchen Chongchen, Suhi Chi to Drobachi, just say Suhi Chi. Okay, now this is very, very surprising. I don't know you believe that or not, really, I'm not sure. Many people not believe this one. May I read?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Listen, okay? Everybody scared the three lower arms, right?
Yeah.
We think, we perceive it's a different places down there somewhere, right? We think that, right? If we will be there, we need to change our body after die and then get there, right? You have that kind of perspective or not? No?
Some do, some don't.
So that's wonderful, really. Some not do. And then what do you think that? Where is that? But anyway, I read, okay, this one. Who fashioned the weapons in hell so industriously, right, Paula?
Right.
Who the pavement
Yeah.
of the scalding,
Scalding.
yeah,
Iron.
and who
Sired.
sired those sirens,
Sirens, yes.
right? And every single thing arises from the evil mind. You need to know evil mind. What is evil mind? Evil mind, okay? This is one significant, okay? Where's God? Okay. Evil mind. Song, the sage. Sang and the sage.
Yeah.
So there is nothing dangerous in the three worlds other than the mind. This is a huge conclusion and meaningful. We need to reflect, study really, really longer times. We need to spend these things, okay? So, okay. One thing is evil mind, one thing, and the san, right, Paula? S-A-N-G, sang, the sage, is Buddha.
Yeah.
This is Buddha, okay?
Yeah.
San is taught, or he said something, right? The sage is Buddha.
Yes.
So, three lower realms, and the worst one is a hell realms, right? Everybody knows. So all these is not separate down somewhere, and then this earth. It all is our mind. You understand? So there are so many different, like new fashion weapons, like the warheads, right?
Yeah.
Warheads.
Warheads.
And nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
None of them down there.
Yeah.
Just our mind. That means our mind super or superlative suffering. It is called the hell. There's no different form. Many texts explain the hell and the beings, and they're like thousands, hundreds, hands and legs and tongues and the back, really, really long hair, something, but real suffering. The super suffering and the world's suffering is a hell. They could be anywhere. Right? This all Buddha said, the evil mind. So some people kill and saw lots of people's animals, and then many people see the before die almost, they just already in the mind in the hells. They're crying. They just many different things they're talking about. That means they already see the hell and experiencing that moment. Of course, after die is more suffer. So therefore here say, nobody created any realms down there, okay? Prepared for evil person to come welcome there. But if you do always non-virtues, killing, stealing, lying, divisive thoughts, using harsh word, okay? And 24 hours gossip, and always harming, thinking of the harming others, the sort of covetousness mind, right? And what is called malevolence.
Malevolence, yes.
And wrong view, worst one is wrong view. If you keep all the time like this, and killing, stealing things, and then you will suffer unbearable things. That is called the hell. Okay? So don't worry, after die, go somewhere down there. If you don't do any bad things, you're all the time happy and peaceful. That's for sure. There's no need any, how to say, manipulation things. Just stay confidently, happy. Oh, 12. Hungry. Huh? When I was listening teaching in India, over time, I'm not really hear anything because hungry. I'm just sitting there, but watch. Okay, everybody say. So, okay. 6 already. Okay, and just only one word here. And here says what is called the last one also what is called
Sirens.
sirens and sirens. This is a woman things actually.
Yeah, female.
Yeah, the many there are women things in the hells. They're talking about that. So these all are just obsessions, imagination in the evil mind. It's the same thing. The real meaning is not different than any your just regular mind as earth places. Like hell realm is like in the Pakistan, like other countries, anywhere, like down underneath of the earth. It's not like that. Just ultimate unbearable suffering is called the hell realm. So you need to know that. They're more happy. Okay, lunch break. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Tokolo, welcome back, and more discuss.
You got bread in there?
Okay, so feel free to leave things here if you like.
I don't know, is there anyone planning to stay here? Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, leave your things here, come back. At 2:00.
When he came here, what did he say?